I'm the oldest. Of course I get everything first.
I'm the middle child. Of course.
I'm the youngest. Of course I get away with everything.
I'm the oldest. Of course I walk so my siblings could run.
I'm the middle child.
I'm the youngest. Of course I'm my parents' favorite.
I'm the oldest. Of course I get blamed for everything.
I'm the middle child.
I'm the youngest. Of course I'm the most spoiled.
I'm the oldest. Of course I do everything for my siblings even if they can do it themselves.
I'm the youngest. Of course my older siblings gang up on me.
Yeah, tuanze.
Mali safi huko.
Hi guys and welcome to
Youthversations.
So I'm here with the panelists. We are going to be discussing sibling relationships and I'd like for them to introduce themselves.
Hi guys, my name is Stacy Mwangi.
Hi guys, my name is Rita Kiberu.
Hi, my name is Wiri Mukefa.
Hi guys, my name is Natalie.
Okay. Now that we're done with that, we're going to do a little bit of an icebreaker. So we'll start on my left. So Tash, tatuambia, which sibling is most likely to make you laugh?
For me, probably the last sibling because I find them naive. That's what I can say. The last born sibling.
What about you, Rita?
I also see the last born sibling because I'm the last born and mi ndo uchekeshwa tu kwa nyumba. So yeah, the last born.
I think the person who would make me laugh is the last born because au tunaona kwanga na cartoon. Yeah, they're the funny ones.
Okay, for me, I'd say the last one too. They have a sense of humor. Yeah. Which sibling is most likely to keep your secret? Shita.
Last born. Again, I use myself for reference because I mean I'm a tough nut to crack. Pun intended. No, not pun intended. But yeah, I'm a tough nut to crack. Yeah.
Stacy?
I'd say the firstborn because I'm a firstborn. So yeah.
As well, I support Stacy. I'm also a firstborn, so I think I can keep a secret very well. And then lastborns, I think they'll just blabber it out. They're snitches. I won't lie, they're snitches.
Mimi niko na contrary opinion. I think the middle child or the secondborn is most likely to keep your secret. Because the firstborn, anaweza weaponize, can either use it against you to manipulate you ama anaweza sema hata kusnitch. No, the first one is most likely to like use it against you somehow to make you do something for them. Like, niende maji ama niambie mom. Funny. Now the last one, it can just outright snitch unprovoked. Hivyo tu for amemka amesema, you know, hata ile siku nani alifanyanga hivi. Anaenda anaambia mama yake. That's just my opinion. Last ones msinikujie, sina ubaya. Very interesting one. Which sibling is most likely to cause drama?
I think the firstborn.
Why?
Because I feel like from my experience, they tend to like make a big deal from like maybe even the small things. Like the second parent character in a kick in, like ikifika masaa ya drama. Nimesema drama ama trauma? Drama. So nikaa na second parent, you know, you can't breathe. Let me breathe. Let me have my peace. That's what I think.
Stacy?
Me, I'd say the last bonds. First of all, last bonds ndo huwa wanapendwa. So like if they, for example, wakisema like kitu imepotea ama sijui nani alifanya nini, you know, you'll always be questioned because the last bond amesema hivi ndo kuko. So I think last bonds cause the most drama. Yeah.
Tosh.
As for me sincerely, okay, pia mi naweza sema firstborn, but you know, you guys need to look at the inner picture. Ni nini imefanyika? Because for me, mi najua lastborns are bullies, and you know, the target is the firstborn. So tuseme afanye tu kitu in the midst of it, ikubo, and you're like, yani unaniona matako yako wewe. Unaniona matako yako. And then sasa anaanza, and then the firstborn, of course, because okay, I think firstborns are like, they're highly triggered with things, so they'll act upon it. So hapo ndo sai support the drama, but you need to analyze ilianza aje, because lastborns na probably the middle child, for me, how ni bullies. They bully us, the oldest people, and sisi ni manyanye. You need to respect us, bana. We are firstborns.
Okay. I think drama most likely the last ones. Kwa sababu ya hiyo preferential treatment, so they are going to like do something to get your attention. Ama pia like akisikia the attention is going away from them, they are bound to do something ndio irudi kwao. So I think they're most likely to cause drama. Haya. The last one, which sibling is most likely to start conflict or cause conflict?
So I begin. The last born or the second born? Yeah, again, I think they're entitled, they feel entitled when you touch amesema bullies. They feel entitled, like, mimi mtoto, mbona unaniambia nini? So yeah, that's what I think.
So for me, the one who can cause
Conflict.
I feel second, Rita, lastborns. As in, hawa watu ni wachochezi on a serious note. Hawa watu watachocha, watakuchochea, and as I said, hawa watu pia ni bullies. Ni ile tu, ni kama wanakupok hadi ile time utareact, ndo uone utadu, hawezi fanya kitu, ukinifanyia kitu naambia mama. So you can't do anything to them. So I think they're the ones who cause conflict.
Okay. Stacy.
Yeah, I think I'll also second what Tasha amesema, and also Rita, like lastborns too. Wako tu vile wako. So yeah, the more conflicts, the more dramas ni the lastborns.
Okay.
Story.
Me, I'd say the first ones, because there is that aspect of parenting kidogo. So unaweza dhani your friends nini, and then you do something and then apana, they draw the line there. They start to like parentify the situation ama na kushtaki kwa mzazi. So itakuwa conflict because itakuwa zile za mbona umenisema or something, ama why you trying to become the parent in the situation, like we're just siblings, you get. Yeah. Oh, tumesahau hatujasema which sibling we are. Tumeanza tu hivyo. So a second born, I'm a middle child in the middle of two boys. Yeah.
Shall I? Oh, I am a firstborn to two. Yes, two kids in our family.
Yes, so I'm the second born and last born. Yeah, in my family of two. Yes.
I'm the firstborn and the lastborn. In short, meaning I'm everything. Yeah, so I'm an only child to a family of one, which is me.
I think Stacy will like give us very interesting opinions. So to start us off, what kind of sibling are you? Like the older, you tushasema. So, building on that, can you tell us, how do you think this role has shaped your personality? How do you think being an only child may influence your personality?
First of all, I think kukuwa an only child imenifanya nikwe very introverted, because umezoea kukaa in your own space, like you don't interact with a lot of people at home, because you can't compare sometimes energy ya someone who has been an only child na mtoko like watano kwa nyumba, you have like a different energy, mnaweza tolerate a lot more chaos. But as for me, because of kukaa peke yangu, I like quiet spaces, so that generally makes me an introvert. Second of all, I think kukuwa only child makes me, I don't know, neater. Like, say sema niko na OCD, but juu ya kuzoea having my own things being exactly where I know where they are. Nikiwa in a place where vitu zinakaa disarranged and whatnot, kuna venye I don't function well. So like I must know where everything is. Niko very this and that. Yeah, and also I think being an only child, iko na a lot of pressure, so inabidi ukwe too responsible, so that means you have to, always keep yourself in check. Juu najua like ukimess up, your parents have no other, dependent, like kwendo tegemeo ya jamii, like the whole society, like your family. So I feel like kwa only child has made me, I always have to keep myself in check. Siwezi jiachilia like in a normal way. Yeah.
Well, as for me, I think how being the second stroke last born, when you influence my personalities, I think in the past I used to be a little bit more entitled. Like I felt like, mbona miss baby, which takes me back to like, there's a time when I was in like preschool, and then there was like, not preschool, I was in, grade 1, class 1. So there was a preschool graduation, the pre-uni, PP2. These guys were graduating, and then Simi had graduated the previous year. Now they had gowns. I was like, Mom, I want a gown. Nataka gown, hata mimi. Mom, nataka maua. Nataka yo shine, hata mimi. Nataka shine. But I think as time went on, of course, it can reduce and stuff. But still, I think the fact that Nico very kind of lively, even in the house, I feel like even outside with people, when I interact with them for the first time, I maintain that sort of character, bubbliness, friendliness and stuff. And I think that made me become more kind of extroverted. Like I can talk to anyone as long as given the opportunity. Someone I don't know, kakando yangu. Mi sizi nyamaza peke yangu. So I'll be like, oh, hi, how are you? How are you doing? How are you finding this? How's your day? What's your name? Oh, I'm called Rita. So that's what the question. Yeah. That's what
Our first one has influenced me in a way that it made me responsible, independent, because you're the oldest person. You can't go to your younger sibling and be like, Kai, ebu nisaidie kutackle hii. Yeah, ajui. Yeah, aja experience. So it makes you independent. It makes you think of ways you can solve a problem. It also makes you be creative in ways like saving, hizo vitu zote. It makes you like, just generally creative. Because as a firstborn, sijui majukumu za kutunza mtoto mdogo, your next sibling inatokeanga wapi. Because utapata the one who's next to you coming to you and being like, Kai, sunisaidie pesa. And you're like, I'm just a student like you. Unataka nitoe wapi pesa, imagine. But all in all, pesa ukuja, and you're like, shika baba. So
Unaweza adopt a 22-year-old sister. For me, it's a very interesting dynamic because I am the middle child. So there's someone ahead of me and there's someone after me. So I don't have the responsibilities of the firstborn, but I have some responsibility because I'm the only girl. So there was always my younger brother and I hatujaachana that much. It's only like a 2-year difference. So we went to school pamoja. And it was always, make sure umekuja na bradhako, make sure like he's okay at school, get him settled down. Because I went to the school before him and then he came after. So those first days, you have to look out for them, make sure nobody is bullying them, you make sure they're okay. And I think it gave me like a kidogo sense of responsibility. And then also there's the aspect of you're the girl, so you're supposed to, for me it was supposed to, you mkiwa nyumbani, make sure like everything around is okay. If my parents are not at home, if there's no adult, ni mimi nitaangalia. Because the firstborn is way older, so at some point it was just the two of us remaining. So there was akoka responsibility ka kupika, make sure the house is okay, make sure whatever is needed kwa nyumba iko. If there's something that needs to be bought, you check around, vitu this like ishe, and then you're like hakuna askari na haukusema. Yeah. And then there's also the aspect of like feeling like forgotten kidogo kwa katikati. So I've always it kind of made me like to be secluded and also not feel like you're asking for too much. So I won't like go to spaces and be very extroverted. I only speak when spoken to and will only like answer what I am asked. I won't like delve into a matter. Like you won't ask me, but then naitwa Irimo, nafanya hivi. Just like my name is. So there's your aspect in you. Hutaki kukaa nika you're asking for too much. Na hutaki kukaa nika unasumbua watu or you're taking up space, because there's also that aspect where you feel like you're overlooked. Yeah. So moving on swiftly. How has your sibling relationship influenced your friendships? Like, have your siblings taught you how to build or to maintain relationships with others? And do you see your friends as your extended siblings? Yeah. Anyone who's ready can answer.
Let me start. I don't think I can consider all my friends my siblings, but the close ones I could. Yeah, something like that. The close ones I could, but not every friend I consider a sibling, because there's acquaintances and there's also like friends and stuff. And yeah, I feel like the relationship at home with my sister influenced how I get to choose my friends, but not all the time, but it does still, because I feel like when I go, or when I fantasema looking for friends, you don't look for friends. Friends come, sindo? Wanakujanga, but like wakikuja, sasa hiyo connection najaribu ku like irelate ama najaribu ku compare to what I might have at home with my sibling, like that relationship. I'm trying to find something that will match that, or something that is close to that. Doesn't have to be the same. Yeah. So I feel like hata kama kuna like different dynamics, but okay, hata kama kuna like different dynamics of people, I try to find something that matches a sibling like relationship, though I won't consider you, oh, wewe ni kama brother yangu ama wewe ni kama sister yangu. Not all the time, not for everyone, but yes.
Okay. For me, my relationship with my siblings didn't influence how I relate to people sana, because I don't know. I might like be biased when I'm saying this, but I'm their only sister, so of course there's that special relationship, like this is our sister, she's like our only sister. So kulikuwa nako ka favorism kidogo, and maybe it did make me feel like entitled when I met other people, because my siblings love me so much. There's so much love from them, oozing from them onto me, and likewise. So kulikuwa nako ka entitlement kidogo, especially when I went to high school, but I got it in check. From one, once you settle down and everything, I got to like know, sasa hapa siko home. You're supposed to also be interested in what other people are doing. See, not everything is about you. So you don't think everything is about you. Like, you also have to make friends. You also have to know their interests. You have to know what they like. You have to know what their life, their day-to-day is like. Yeah. And also, do I see my friends as siblings? I don't think so. I think the relationships come close, but there's things I tell my siblings, and there's things my siblings and I relate to, that type of connection, or that level of yo kukua pamoja, kulelewa pamoja, it will never like come from friends, because my friends and I are sometimes so different with like few things we bond over, but I don't think my relationship with my friends can be like sibling-like. Yeah.
For me, I feel like me and my siblings are like two pieces in a pond. Like, in terms of, I feel like we're best friends. On a serious note, I feel like we're best friends, because I disclose more to my sibling than I'll do to my friend. Like, yes, I'll do to my friend. Because, even you guys can attest, me and my sibling, where I am, you can also see where he is. We be twins. Tunakwanga bumper to bumper. Hawezi niona alafu kose kumuona. Hiyo iko aje? Because when we were growing up, let me not lie, tulikuwa ma-pum-pums. Two of us were pum-pums, and then we had the same height. So my aunt used to lie to people that hawa ni twins, hawa ni fraternal twins, and I'm like, bruh, mi ni mkubwa, ni ati mi ni kafupi. So yeah, I think we're twins, according to me. And yeah, he's my best friend, basically, because I trust him. And that has greatly influenced my friendship, because even when I go places with my friends, he's always there. I'll always invite him. He knows my friends. He calls my friends his friends. Like, yeah, we're one person, but with different characteristics and different genders. So, on the question of whether it has influenced my friendship, I can say yes, it has, because it has really shaped and built me in a way that it has taught me not to be open with everyone, because I already have someone I can go to when I'm in need of help, when I need support and comfort. And as well, it has made me stronger, because, hey, Jamani, I am the most bullied in my house, in our home. I am the shortest. So enduring those criticisms from the whole family, I think it has made me stronger, and mostly my sibling. It has made me stronger in character, and also it has made me take words lightly and not to heart. That's how I can say it has really influenced me in life.
Okay. Stacey?
My relationship with my non-existing siblings with myself. I feel like it has influenced my way of analyzing friendships. Ukiwa na sibling, you have someone who, like, you're always in your authentic self. So like you'll have a sibling who tells you, if you're acting weird, they'll tell you, baby, this thing that you do like this, like that, see poor. So you carry that lesson that you get from having a sibling out there. So for me, because I don't have that, I tend to assume the same attitude that I have like in friendships, the same way I do with my parents. I don't know, it's going to sound interesting, but you see, ukiwa like an only child, you have that tendency, of being the perfect version, because your parents don't have any other kid. So like I usually try to live up to my best self, hata kama it means downgrading what I'm doing, what I'm feeling, or the likes that I have. So I think it may influence my friendships a lot, because I tend to, I analyze you as a friend, and then I try to configure myself according to, the friend that you would want, and not you being the friend that I would want. Because sometimes I don't think I know exactly what I want in friendships, because such an experience a sibling relationship that transcends also as a friendship. So kukuwa an only child pia imenifanya like the slightest feeling of this can't work, this is not what I would mean. I really like withdraw myself haraka, like they probably don't like me, because sijai kuwa na mtu mwenye ananigauge character na niambia, baby, when it comes to this you don't do okay, when it comes to this you're really good at it. So sometimes I feel like it affects my friendships in a negative way, because ni kama natafuta someone who would compliment me. At the same time I feel like I have to fit a certain box that they have, just because that's what I do back at home with my parents. So yeah. Yes. Oh, considering my friends as siblings, I think hiyo ni kitu nimefanya like when I was younger, because hiyo kukuwa an only child, so that meant like my mom would allow me to go out a lot, like kucheza na watoto, mnaenda mnavunja dirisha, mcheza football and whatnot, and then you're all called together, mnaongelesha. So back in my prime, back in the day, I would consider my friends as my siblings. Don't see water, but very few, because I remember there are times like I had a best friend called Tia, and like she would come to our place, tunakula, hadi anaweza lala, akule supper, the next day amke akule breakfast, and we just spend time together. So that was back then. Sai friendship for me just remain as friendships. You have the close ones, and of course pia kuna our acquaintances. So yeah.
Okay. So the very nice question. What challenges have you faced with your siblings, and how have you resolved them? This can touch on misunderstandings, sibling rivalries, differences in opinions and lifestyles. Wasti sisi utatuambia nini?
Kanianze. Samina resolve conflicts.
Okay, let me start. Challenges. Challenges kwa wingi. Having brothers is not. It's kidogo tough kwa sababu they are your biggest bullies and they are also your biggest supporters. So, most of the time, challenges na siblings, manze kupigania remote, unataka kuona movie, unataka kuona cartoon, unataka kuona wrestling. Hadi ile ni mtu anaenda na block decoder hivi na mkono. Unajaribu kuninia ameblock hiyo signal haifiki. It was a very interesting growing up. I remember my younger brother and I used to fight a lot, like hadi tukiwa wadogo. Like I remember some of my earliest memories nakumbuka akiniuma, and then my mom anamshika na niambia kuja umuume, so hata wewe unamuuma kabisa ni ndio asirudie tena, ndio joy like I don't know why. Okay, that was a very interesting like he bites me and my mama anamshika na niambia mume, ndio sasa hata yeye ajue like consequences have actions. And we also like used to fight over over the hata sijui mbona tulikuwa tunapigana. Like I'm trying to remember, sikumbuki where we used to fight, because right now we are so close. We tell each other everything. He comes to me for advice. I am always looking out for him. Najua mtu akiwa comrade, ukipata ka 500 na neka za sapa anakula, ama like you get him something, just buy him something nice. So the challenges me personally faced ni hiyo kupigana. Hata sijui tulikuwa tunapigana kwa nini, but I'm thinking back then it was a very big nini. Unahonga na kwa ka face where you fight properly. Differences in opinion. Yeah, we've had that a lot, especially when it comes to like last year, but I educated them very properly. There was this issue of men are trash and everything. So I had to make them understand that it's not all men, but it's most of them. So what they can do as men is to make other women feel safe and to not like propagate violence towards women. And iyo kusema men are trash or the #MeToo movement, it's not like putting all men in a box. It's the fact that, yes, najua wewe ni brother yangu. I know you're a good person, but out there, you're just another man. So I had to make them understand that, especially the younger one, because he was very conflicted on mbona mna categorize kila mtu hapo. So that's one opinion. Like I had to sit down and really explain to, especially the last one. When it comes to lifestyle, kati ya mimi and the last one kuna pahali hatukuwa tuna agree, because I'm a very outgoing person and my parents were strict, still are. So the minute I got to university, I was like, oh my, what a chance. So link up with friends, leo mko, ikifika Friday mko tu outside everywhere. So we didn't used to agree on that. So he was all about your like, I feel like you should be focusing on school, but I think like that's like a phase you have to pitia ndio ujue how to balance your going out, your life with your friends and with school. So once I figured that out, it was okay from there. I think he got to experience it once he joined university, ndio sasa akaacha kunijudge too hard for that, and he got to like now see my side of the story and why I was doing the things I was doing and why I am the way I am. With the older sibling, inakwanga tu differences on like nini, because he's 9 years older, so inakwanga he's a millennial, I'm Gen Z, so kuna kwanga nako very conflicting nini's lifestyles hapo. Yeye ni he's also very outgoing, but not like me. Like mimi nakwanga na aka very small window, social battery. I can only do so much and like now relax. So for him, lifestyle yake ni very different. He's way older, he's working, he's moved out. So yes, there's this time we used to hang out pamoja, we go to rugby games. He used to play rugby, so he used to take me to rugby games nini, but iyo ati tumeenda out na yeye, sasa ati tumeenda tumeketi mahali na yeye, we are like outside. No, if it's not like a bonding activity where we are watching something or a movie or some family fun, not the fun you have with your friends. Yeah, that's the lifestyle difference niko na yeye. Yeah.
So challenges that we face now as siblings. I think challenge moja ni ati tunakuanga people who yako too nonchalant. Na mi I like things being done in a specific way. So yo kuwa nonchalant na mimi kuwa na OCD. Si OCD. You can't call it OCD. as in like
wanting you
I want things done I want things to be done in a specific way, or rather let's say call it my way. But sasa ako you should do it in her own time, like what if by the end of the day, what if before jua is set, amata before saa sita or before tulale, sini sawa. But like if it should be done now that's me. If I feel like it should be done at this time, it should be done at this time. Inafaa kuisha hiyo time. So hapo ndo tunaanzanga ku maybe disagree and stuff. And opinions
like differences in opinions.
Or differences in opinions. I feel like opinions zetu zinakuanga more or less most of the times close, or like we have kind of the same opinions on certain things, most of the things, but like vitu zingine, of course niko na my POV, ako na her POV. So but we don't argue about opinions and stuff. But I recently told her that I feel like I'm a very nakwanga a very opinionated person, and then she was like, opinionated people mindset yao inakwanga very kidogo. Niko, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Niko, what do you mean? Ati mindset yangu sasa ni kidogo, sasa niko na opinions zangu. I mean, they're just opinions. It's not that deep. I don't let them control my life or how I live. I don't let them make me see people how I think. I will think it, but I won't tell you, or I won't show it to you, but I will think it. Because I feel like ukiambia mtu so kama unaona mtu anakaa vibaya alafu mwambie unakaa vibaya. I mean, sasa umefanya nini hapo? See, but I'll think it, but I'll be uko sawa tu. I'm not saying that make me look fake, but it's just considering people's feelings and stuff. So I don't feel like that what she said tuliargue kidogo kusio. Na the one of the few times we argued about having different opinions on things. So I told her that you can't say that because I don't think that is how I think. Lifestyles zetu ni completely different, because I feel like she's maybe with her friends she's very outgoing. I once saw her with friends from school. I was like, hey, who seem to najua kutoka home? Niko, hey, Miss Kwana jo unajua kudance? What's going on? I mean, this is not the person I know from back home. So I saw her in her niche with her people. She's kind of a different person, more outgoing. And I feel like I'm more laid back. I enjoy my space. Like I can go to like a field, sit down with maybe some music, some snack. I mean, it was set. That is my ideal afternoon. The sun is out, lying on kwa shade and stuff. That is my ideal hangout for myself. Yeah. Yes, that's what I think. And when we hang out together, it's a really good time. We also enjoy each other's company. But I feel like in terms of how we carry ourselves now with our friends and vile tunaishi, lifestyle ya nje ni totally different.
Okay.
Yeah. Tash.
To me, I don't think like sibling rivalry ever ends. It just becomes sophisticated. Inakuwa ya watu wakubwa wanapigana. So because growing up, nilikuwa nimezoea hii tukiambiwa na mom. Na nisisikie mtu mmoja amelia, mtu mmoja akilia katikati yenu mimi nawachapa nyi wote. So, nile it has become sophisticated to a point nile tunachapana chini ya maji, ama ni kama unanichokoza na kugonga chini ya maji. Unaona vile watoto walikuwa wanachuna mkienda wedding, hizo occasions big unachuna chini ya maji, lakini sasa you cannot scream, you cannot cry. Yeah, at the same time hata mkisikika mkichapana, you're just ignored. Like you'll find my dad, we're like arguing and he's like, daddy, huyu ananisumbua. He's like, hiyo ni shida yenu, hiyo si yangu, nyinyi ni watu wakubwa, mdeal. And then my mother will just ignore us. Ni kama nyinyi ni invisible. Yani it reached a point hadi naambiwa na remote mute. Yani ni mimi umenifanyia hivyo. Ni sawa. Ni sawa. So I think like hatutaacha kupigana. That's how it is. We are siblings. That's how we show our love. Because bila kupigana, surely a peaceful house. Hiyo ni nini? Itabo bana. Itabo. Give me some drama. Give me some oomph.
You don't want peace.
I don't want peace. I want violence.
Hey. Difference in opinion and lifestyle.
I think we have the same lifestyle basically. What he likes doing, I also like doing, apart from some things. Like, yeye anapenda technology. Maybe on the other hand, mimi old fashioned. Hadi hiyo computer jamani ya. Yani hata sijui kutumia computer. As for me, kama si kutype
na kuona movie.
Na kuona movie. Kwanza hizi ma sites. Nipe hiyo kazi nitakutafutia site ya kuona movie. So, I think we have the same lifestyles. Basically, apart from varying things here and there, opinions, some differ, some don't. If we differ, of course, we'll tutapigana. Because I think that's normal. Basically, that's normal with siblings. Misunderstandings, the same. Because unaweza pata the other sibling is doing something, kwake anaona ni vizuri, kwako unaona ni madharau. Hadi unamwangalia zile za mimi na nataka kusema mimi nakaa wenyu lakini basically mimi ni wenyu. So I'm like jamani, nati tuko kwa nyumba moja, tumeambiwa na Mungu tupendane. We have no choice. So I think misunderstandings, varying opinions, but our lifestyles are almost the same. Because as I told you, we hang around together. Like, we are always together. So what he does is also what I do. So hakuna kitu ina differ hapo. Ni two opinions. Yeah.
Stacy, yours is a unique one. Sijui sasa utatuambia maybe the people you've grown up around, your friends, maybe your cousins. How has your relationship, like hizo challenges, the differences in opinions and your lifestyle?
Well, okay, challenges you may have. Okay, on a sibling-ish level, I grew up with this cousin of mine. Tuli grew up nae like from birth until around time tulianza kwenda shule, so like at around 4 years hapo, and we would fight. I didn't kumbuka there's a time we fought tukiwa ushago, tukarusha mapilo hivi, TV kaanguka. You know, my grandfather ni wale typical, so like tulinyoroshwa, and then we just decided hakuna kupigana. So me, I think with challenges ama conflicts, si kitu nime experience a lot, because first of all, the only person I could fight with, tuli come to an agreement, because hatutaki kutandikwa hivyo tena. So like, yeah. Basically, I've just been in a peaceful nini. When it comes to challenges, I think niko si nonchalant per se, but I like being the one to walk away before vitu escalate, because I know things won't end well if one of us decides to fuel the fire. So me uondokea tu, like nikifeel tunaenda cross paths, I'll take a step back, ndo like isikwe a big deal. Difference in opinions, I would say, you know, my mom and I usually have easy conversations, you know, easy controversial things on how the world works and vile mentality, how iko different from the current generation. And I think kukua na hizo conversations.
Wait. Wow.
It's a wrap.
Chill, guys. I could have hizo conversations imenifanya nikakuwa open to, having people with different ideas. So siwezi sema like mi napenda tu maisha peaceful, maisha relax, like kwetu nakwanga nimetulia, so mbona nitafute vita huko nje. So the same environment that I have at home, when my mom is not around, like niko tu in my own space, is the same one that I carry huko nje. So when it comes to either challenges, misunderstanding, difference in opinions, I always make it my first initiative or my first choice to walk away, kukua the first person to walk away before it turns into a big deal. And sometimes hii imekuwa a disadvantage because I end up having, conflicts zenye zilikuwa unresolved. So like at the end of the day, tukipatana na huyo mtu, you can still feel the tension because you never really addressed it and came to a point. So I think hiyo pia iko na like a negative side, like I end up having a lot of unaddressed conflicts, like unfinished business. Na sometimes I carry a lot pia to my mental state because I'm like, naanza ku overthink. I'm like, wanajua kweli wananikosea ama like wanaona tu, mi nakaa tu hivi. So yes. Yeah.
Opinions and lifestyle.
Lifestyle compare na my friends.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So surprisingly, being an introvert, nakwanga in most friend groups are very extroverted people. So mi ndo nitakuwa the friend that misses out on things. I'm like, mnaenda wapi? Sina do, sijisikii kuenda. And meanwhile, I'm just, chilling. Life is good, but staki to your mambo mob because to grow up as an only child, you get so used to that quiet pace. So the moment when I feel like when I lose, like, Those years I'm boring. It just takes me a long time before to figure that space where, we can go to places out together, sherehes and all that, and we have genuine fun. Junita, nikienda like kama sijafika your level, I'll be very uncomfortable. Like, what am I really supposed to be here? Like, nafanya nini hapa? So I would say my lifestyle from my friends is very different. Though lately you may make it a point of view to find people when you may grow in that same. So unaweza nikuta niko friend group imenyamaza, like hadi unashangaa what do we do with our lives, but at the end of the day niko very happy, like unataka tusome, sawa twende tusome. I'll just keep kwenda out. I had miss just keep kwenda out. So we just sit and, watch some television. So it differs from, friend groups to friend groups. So nikona very outgoing, and then kona wenye wako kama mimi, wenye tunapenda tukaa kwa nyumba to watch Netflix, tusome vitabu, tukue academic weapons. So yeah. Yes. Amen.
Okay, so the last question. How do you see your sibling relationship evolving in the future? As you grow older, what role do you see your siblings playing in your life? Yeah. I think I can go first. So, as I grow older, I don't know. I feel like I will be going to them for advice, especially the older one, because he's older by the age gap is kidogo ni kubwa. So he's been through things that I will or I might face. So I will be going to him for advice on certain issues, especially like the industry, the market, like now that I'm looking for jobs and everything, how to relate with people as an adult. Kwa sababu sasa, I don't know, it was just something that hit me too mara moja, like you're not a child anymore. Like nilienda family function and my uncles and aunts were actively trying to make conversation with me. And I'm like, guys, si mlikuwa mnaniacha tu nikae kwa simu. Why are you talking? Why are you asking my opinion about politics, about the relationship between Uhuru and his deputy, nini, who are you voting for? Hizo vitu. So it came as, I feel like I was just in the deep end. Kwa sababu kitambo ilikuwa tu, shule kwaje? How did you perform? What are you doing for the holidays? and conversation imeishia hapo. Now like Werimu, wewe unafikiria aje about this? And you're like, kwani my opinion matters. So those are some of the things that I might go to him for. With my younger sibling, I think he is headstrong. Like, I admire how when he commits to something, he will follow through and he will make sure. So I usually go to him on things that I am conflicted about. I'm like, ingekuwa wewe ungefanya aje? So I really admire that once he decides, he's like in a dilemma and he decides I'm going to do this, he's going to follow through. And that's something me personally, hapo kidogo nitataka kutest kidogo nione huku kunakaje. So I need to learn from him. So now, especially now that I'm growing older and I'm having to make a lot of choices, I'm gonna have to like consult him on that. What role? Yeah, I think that's the role they're gonna play. Yeah, Rita.
As for me, I feel like with time, my relationship with my sibling grows stronger. See, venye iko saisi venye ilikuwa when we were kids, I feel like we are a bit tighter, locked in now than compared to how we were kitambo. And I feel like I'd agree with Patricia. On how she says like she'd seek her siblings for advice and stuff, because I feel like my sibling is very, very ambitious. Again, very headstrong, head fast.
Once they decide,
Bas, stand on your decision, stand on it. And very ambitious. So I really admire when once she goes for something and I go for it and she makes sure she gets it. And I feel like that's really makes me feel like I should do better and like try to emulate what she does. And I feel like I try to seek advice from her. Naenda namuuliza, by the way, nataka kufanya hii na hii na hii, ama nafikiria kufanya hii na hii na hii. Then she tells me, ananiambia the way to go. You can just start. Ananiambia you just start. Like I was thinking, but though what I thought was equal with time, but I was thinking of applying to an internship to a certain company, not now, sometime in the near future. Then she was like, don't think too much about it, just go for it. Alafu mimi sasa nikakuwa le, wewe hajanisaidia sana, hata niende ChatGPT niulize venye nitafanya, alafu pia nipe like a program that I should follow and where things I should websites or like sites I should niende kwa hizo sites nitafute ni research more on what I should do. And kwa like GPT, yes, ilinipea like a breakdown of what I should do, but again ilisema to start. Again, what she said, just start, just go for it. Usifikirie sana. Hata leo I asked Stacy, how did you get your internship? Then she was like, no, I just went. Did you go with experience? That was last. Learned an experience. I thought, no, I just got the experience. So I was like, okay. So maybe I was overthinking it a bit too much. So I feel like in the future, she'll be, someone I go for advice, someone I confide in, and stuff. And, my bank account also. Bank account for him.
Dash.
What do I see my sibling playing a role in the future? As I previously said, my sibling is like my best friend, basically. He knows things that I don't know, and I know things that he doesn't know. So it's like we are educating each other. We are growing together. So I think in future, basically we'll just grow together. We'll educate each other as we progress further. And I said, I am not good with technology, sincerely. So every time I'll find myself telling him, Kai, sunifanye hii, ama Kai, sunifungulie hii, because me sincerely would lie to you. Me, saa zingine I categorize myself as a millennial or a baby boomer, wale wa 1970s, because, yamani, niko nyuma. Niko nyuma sana. So, yeah, in future, he'll be like an advisor, because I believe wisdom not only comes with age, but it also comes with experience. It also comes with experience. So, the more you experience in life, the hassles, the struggles you experience in life also molds you into someone you want to be, or the society values. So yeah, basically he'll be an advisor, he'll be a friend, he'll be a supporter, and most importantly, he'll be my ally and a shoulder to cry on.
Hmm. Mouse.
Lush.
Yeah. Stacy, how are you gonna answer that question?
Okay. Let me put it through this point. Tuseme to maybe if the Lord, decides it's time for another one of you, akifika. I think the role that my sibling would play, my future sibling would play, the age gap will be really big. So like nitakuwa like a second mom to them. So I feel like having a younger sibling with that age gap, it play a huge role, in how I learn to take care of the people wako under me. Because, I've been taken care of my whole life as an only child. So like nikiwa na sibling mdogo, when I'm doing something, I'll be like, I want my sibling, akiniona, then like, I want to be like that, wasiwai feel disappointed with having me as a sister. So I think that's the only way I can put it. Like nataka kukua that sibling that is always present, like another feel, I can come to Stacy with this and this. Kama mama yuko, kama dada yuko, Stacy yako. So yeah, that's the kind of role they would play. And as our relationship evolves, I also want them to see me as a sibling, and not as a parent. Because unajua kuna point nafikanga naona umekuwa mzazi sana, so they can't exactly tell you everything that is bothering them. So nataka that sibling, I feel, Stacy can come down to my level, and at the same time she can be, the older person between us too. Yeah.
Okay. As we wrap up, we can take like a few minutes. You tell us about like a fun experience you've had with your sibling. Rita.
Yes.
A fun
Stacy.
Do like this. Breathe in. Chest it.
So, fun experiences. Kucheza tu. Okay, so kwetu tulikuwa tunafanya hivi na meza ya sitting. Kuna couch ilikuwa ina face dirisha. Si yenye iko sahihi, lakini ilikuwa like a bit bent. So ungeweka meza na ikwame hapo. So meza inakuwa ka slide. Then you take one of the cushions, the couch, tuna slide. Alafu in the midst of that, kavunja TV. Kaenda kanimeinua mguu hivi shwa. Kagonga TV. I mean, I took the fault, nilichapwa. Hiyo TV tulikaa nayo miaka 5 before inunuliwe ingine. Ya pili kanunuliwa, sijui hata nilivunja aje, lakini niliharibu. Tukakaa holi ya bila TV. So yeah, that's my lore. Also, I mean, just having fun, playing with each other, the little fights. We used to play dress up with our family friends. When they came, tungeva like princesses na bedsheet, tunaweka bedsheet huku chini, tunaiweka sasa ndo ile base ya princess gown, alafu kuju tunavaa tissue na tulikuwa na like a crown, hizi za plastic, hizi za baby. Then kuna mwenye ni prince na kuna mwenye ni princess. See, okay, we had one tall friend. We have a tall friend. Ni mrefu sana, so ndo alikuwa majority.
Kwa ni mrefu sana ama ni wewe mfupi?
Ni mrefu, like ni mrefu hadi kuliko. Imagine.
Oh, okay.
So now una push 25. Ako 19. Jokes.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Guy,
yeah.
pushing 25 kweli.
Jokes.
Mtoto mdogo watu na push 25.
Yeah. So, kucheza, kuandika fridge, kuchapa after kuandika fridge, kuchapiana, as in like, pause. Like, ana take fault for something, alafu nachapa, ama na take fault, alafu ana, wait. Vice versa, you get the gist. Yeah, you get the gist. So, yeah, that's my little fun experience. Yeah.
For me, we had moved here and kitambo, and then now kulikuwa na this wardrobe my mom had. Now like sasa now when we moved kulikuwa na inbuilt wardrobe, so hii ilikuwa inakaa hapo kwa dining, so ilikuwa na two imeseparatiwa. Hapa katikati kuna inaitwaje, hapa katikati kuna drawers or shelves, then hii side kuna sasa hiyo space ya kuhang nguo, na hii side kuna space ya kuhang nguo, and then the doors. Now this door ilikuwa na nini, ilikuwa na kioo, so mimi and my younger brother tunacheza game. Mimi nasimama kwa hii space ya kuhang nguo, na nasimama kwa hii space ya kuhang nguo, then tuna crisscross, tuna exchange. Mimi tunavuka na kuja hii side na kuja hii side, so we were playing that game. Kufumbua manze, wardrobe inaanguka. So wardrobe inaanguka, he's not as fast as me. Wardrobe inaanguka, he's not as fast as me. Kamfunikia, but sasa like haikumwangukia, like ako ka space ka kuhang nguo ikamfunikia, so yeye akabaki ako trapped hapo ndani. So I don't know how that felt for him. Fun for you. It wasn't fun for me. Nilikuwa na panic kwa sababu singeinua hiyo wardrobe peke yangu. And also I was worried like kioo imevunjika, maybe imemuumiza. So niko hapo nimepanic. Nimejaribu kuinua. I don't even know what I was thinking because I was so tiny. I was so skinny and I was so tiny. Nimejaribu kuinua wardrobe mzima hapo. Ni kama mimi ni Hulk. So eventually, because I was like, baby akikapo hata kumua. So I had to leave. Katoka nje ya nyumba nikakimbilia kwenye house help alikuwa. Nikamwambia, kuja wardrobe imeanguka na ako ndani. So yeah, tukarudi wakainua wardrobe. Mtoto alikuwa sawa, lakini ile vita tulipigwa. We were beaten, like ilikuwa zile sasa angemwangukia aumie avunjike. So both of us, like, because everyone was playing, both of us came up with the game. So mlango ilitokana, but kioo haikuvunjika, and your wardrobe at least eventually iliuzwa, so at least that memory went with it. Another kanini that inafanyanga sometimes tu niketi chini nacheka peke yangu. Nakumbuka there was when we got a fridge, alikuwa anawasha match and then anaingiza kwa freezer aone kama itaendelea kuban ikiwa hapo ndani. So in that process akachomanga fridge. Nakumbuka alichapo, and sasa sijawahi understand that process yake behind. Sijui alikuwa anajaribu kufanya nini, I don't know, because anawasha match anaiweka kwa freezer aone kama itaendelea kuchomeka. So in the process hadi wa leo fridge inakuanga na utoto nini. Yeah, I'd say that is like the experiences that sometimes like itingi vitu najiuliza, what were we thinking, what were we doing? Yeah.
So my yangu sikumbuki vizuri, but it was very funny. Sikumbuki kama we were going out or something. I think tulikuwa tumeambiwa tujitayarishe and then tutakujiwa sijui tuende wapi. So nile mnasumbuana na sibling wako, fanya hii yeye hataki, mimi nataka kufanya yeye hataki. So sijui what happened before we moved here. So tulikwanga, unaonanga zile manyumba zinakwanga na mlango ya mbao, alafu sasa ya chuma ya security, ndo mnafunganga na padlock. So I don't know what happened. Nilimvurushia tu hiyo mlango. Mdogo mimi naangalia nyuma, naona mtu analia. Naangalia kichwa, msee ako na kinyundu. Mimi akili yangu sasa niko zile za kai kinyundu. And then ile unajua inaanza tu kadogo, alafu inakuwa kibalp. Mimi niko kimya kwa neighbor. Baby ameumia. Sasa sitaki kusema mimi ndo nimemuumiza. Kuzio ni nini shwali? Aya. Sasa naenda naambia neighbor najaribu kummassage. Ako hapo tu amelia, akili yangu inagonga tu calculation kai. Mama kikuja. Nasema kai. So the outing kukansoliwa. Sema tunayo kinyundu tao. Lakini at least alikuwa na light bulb. Unajua, at least nilijicomfort now. Akili yake imeexpand. At least now he can think better. Because mwanze alikuwa amenisumbua akili. And I'm like, nakuambia hii nawe ni mtoto mdogo na nisumbua akili ya nini? Lakini, well, we learn and we grow. At least alihil, forehead ikarudi form. So, and then another one ni ila, I know ni kama nyi wote mmepitia hii. Kama mkwa, okay, si tulikata nini kwa na house help tukiwa wadogo, probably in Raima, maybe I was in class 6. So ni ile tunaambiwa, make sure mmeosha vyombo, mmetede nap nyumba, mmefanya hizo chores zote. Saa ni ile tunaamka asubuhi and we're like, umetengeneza chai? Hapana. Kila mtu shughuli yake, utakula nini ni wewe ujisort. Lakini wewe jua tu ni shida yako ikikuja kwa food. So the first thing tunaamka kufanya ni kuona Club Kiboko. After Club Kiboko tunaona sasa movie ili tunajisikia. Hiyo time ilikuwa DVD cassette before the decoder and then before ikue digital TVs. So tuko hapo tumeona TV all day. Kidogo unasikia tu gate. Cha. Unaonanga vile panya nakimbianga mbio ukimulika, hata si panya, mende. The moment tunafunguanga stima, vile inakimbia. Trust me. Ujai kuwa na stress. I think inakuanga adrenaline. I used to feel like Kipchoge. Wow. Nilikuwa nakimbia natengeneza nyumba. Ndio hiyo unaona tu mwenzangu amechukua vyombo amerusha chini ya kitanda. Ameipiga kama ball. Kwa sababu sufuria ilikuwa inapigwa kama ball. Swipe chini ya kitanda. Alafu tuko hapo tunauliza, ni nini mmefanya mbaya? Hakuna. Mbona mjoga? Mom, tulikuwa tumesema tutaoga baadaye before tuende tulale. Ndo tukue wasafi kwa kitanda. And then mama ataanza tu, unajua kina Nyoni kameniambia mjafanya hii and hii. And you're like, Nyoni. Wacha jokes. Lakini Obama alikuwa na courage. Yani alikuwa anaenda tu anaangalia chini ya kitanda. Tunaambiwa nyinyi wote nje. Ile kichapo tulikuwa tunapewa. Hadi neighbors I think walikuwa wanatusikia. Cause luckily all in all we never learnt our lessons. We still continued. It's a story that I'll also tell my grandchildren because jamani, those are the best moments for real.
Stacy, as an only child. What family experiences do you have with your cousin?
I think nitaongelelea my cousin because he's like a brother to me. So tuliko ushago, and then my grandfather had a shop. Na kwa hiyo shop alikuwa anauza hizi mafuta za kupima na maziwa. So me and my cousin tukawa tunakimbia tunacheza, and then tukamwaga the whole nini ya mafuta kerosene. Sema kunyoroshwa, sema kuzimiwa stima kwa main circuit. Tukaambiwa kaa pale mfikirie kenye mmefanya. So tulikaa the whole day bila stima. Hatukukula lunch, hatukukula supper, tuliambiwa tukae hapo time ya kulala, hatukuwatch cartoon hiyo usiku. And every time my mom is like, unakumbuka ile siku mlimwaga mafuta ya guka? And then tunaisha. Literally ali disconnect stima kwa the main circuit ya nyumba, like literally. So I think that wasn't even fun. That was scary, bro. I thought I was gonna die. But anyway, another a fun moment I can say ni with my friend. So ilikuwa New Year's back when I was around 11, 12 years old. So like tuko tumeka kwa nyumba tukaboeka, tukasema acha tutoke nje tucheze na some of our friends. So ni hiyo time mko na baruti, so mnaeka like kwa cracks za walls, mnaasha zinalipuka, mnaisha, you're having fun. Sasa kuna huo fulani akatoka nje because tulikuwa tunawapigia kelele and all. Tukaanza kuulizwa, wewe mnafanya nini? So we decided to run. Nini hiyo kukimbia my friend akateguka, so akaanguka ndani ya sewage. So badala ende peke yake akaamua Stacy nishikilie. So tukaanguka wote ndani ya maji ya sewage. So tuko like tulitoka kwetu tukiwa wasafi. Tunarudi aje to explain vile tuko na ile sewage ya green hiyo yenye kimekauka, mvua ile mbaya. So like nilikuwa nimejam kwa sababu umenishikilia, so ungeanguka peke yako. So like we went home. My mom was like, umetoka wapi? Tuko tunakimbiza na soja. Mko mnafanya nini? Tunaasha baruti. So I remember hiyo New Year. Okay, bado si fun. Very traumatizing. My mom was like, so uliamua tuka kutoka nje. Enda ukae nje, tutakuita tukivuka mwaka. So yeah, I remember that was my first New Year's outside the house. Nilikuwa nanuka sewage. At least kupewa chance ya kuchange. Niambia tu wetoka. So uliamua kwenda nje, wetoka tu. So I stayed there. Happy New Year, fireworks zikaashwa, then nikarudi kwa mlango. Mom, naweza rudi home. Naweza ingia, akaniambia sawa ingia. Hii mwaka sitachange, nikamwambia nitachange. So yeah, that was fun yet traumatizing.
I think it was fun your moment. Nilikuwa mnawasha baruti and then
it turned into something drama.
And with that, we've come to the end of our episode. Like, share, subscribe. We're on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube. You can listen on Spotify also. Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your siblings. Yeah, you can reminisce these moments that you had. Tell your parents. Yeah, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Because I was